contribute their efforts towards achieving the goals or objectives. So organization defines as interaction of group of individuals. For example, you take ABC is the company. So there will be group of individuals. They discuss, they interact each other to attain the common goals, that is their objectives. That is known as your organizing. Next, definition of organization. So according to Keith Davis, organization is defined as group of individuals that may be large or small that is cooperating under the direction of executive leadership in accomplishment of certain common object. So, according to Keith Davis, organization means group of individuals. Either it may be small group or large group. Based on the size of organization, this small, large, medium will be decided. So, these group of individuals will interact, will cooperate each other, will work together to attain the common objective, that is profit making and serving the consumers. So this is the definition of Keith Davis. Next we have nature of organizing. Yes, ma'am. Nature of organizing. So here there are two essential concepts of organizing. Number one is organizing as a process. Second one is organizing as a structure of relationship. See, as a process, let us discuss. As a process, division of work will take place. For example, there are multiple works. So those works are being shared among the group of individuals. The delegation, distribution of work will takes place in order to fulfill the particular tasks in the determined given period of time. See, as a process, sharing the workload and distribution of authority and responsibility will takes place. It is essential to achieve the goals of the organization. See, for example, in our houses also we will conduct any events like birthday parties or marriage functions or any event. So whether single person can fulfill all the works? Tell me, single person whether they can fulfill?
No, ma'am.
No. What do? We
No, ma'am.
distribute the work. We distribute the work among the
No, ma'am.
group of people. Yes, ma. సో డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ మనం ఎప్పుడైతే వర్క్ ని మనము అందరికి షేర్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? ఈజీ అవుతుంది. వర్క్ అనేది ఈజీగా అయ్యి మనము మనకున్న టైం పీరియడ్ లో మనం కంప్లీట్ చేసే అవకాశం ఉంటుంది. సో దాట్ ఈస్ నోన్ యాజ్ హియర్ ఆర్గనైజింగ్ యాజ్ ఏ ప్రాసెస్. నెక్స్ట్ ఇక్కడ మనకి నేచర్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్గనైజింగ్ లో ఇంకో పాయింట్ ఉంది. అదేంటంటే ఆర్గనైజింగ్ యాజ్ ఏ స్ట్రక్చర్ ఆఫ్ రిలేషన్షిప్. ఎస్, అండర్ ద ప్రాసెస్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్గనైజింగ్ రిలేషన్షిప్స్ ఆఫ్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్స్. రిలేషన్షిప్ ఎవరి మధ్యలో? డిపార్ట్మెంట్స్ మధ్యలో. డిపార్ట్మెంట్స్ లో గ్రూప్స్ టు గ్రూప్, ఇండివిజువల్ టు ఇండివిజువల్స్. మనకి ప్రొడక్షన్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ తీసుకున్నట్లయితే ప్రొడక్షన్ మేనేజర్ కి ఎంప్లాయీస్ కి మధ్యన రిలేషన్షిప్, ఎంప్లాయీస్ కి మధ్యన రిలేషన్షిప్ అనేది కంపల్సరీ. మనం ఒక కమ్యూనికేషన్, మనము రిలేషన్షిప్ అంటే ఏంటి? ఇక్కడ మనము కమ్యూనికేట్ చేసుకుంటూ ఒక ఫేర్ గుడ్ రిలేషన్ లో మనము వర్క్ ని మనం ఎప్పుడైతే చేస్తామో అప్పుడు మనకి ఏమవుతుందంటే వర్క్ అనేది ఈజీగా కంప్లీట్ అవుతుంది. గుడ్ రిలేషన్షిప్స్ ఉన్నప్పుడు మనము ఒకరు చెప్తే ఒకరు వినే ఛాన్స్ ఉంటది. గుడ్ రిలేషన్షిప్ ఉన్నప్పుడు. ఎప్పుడైతే రిలేషన్షిప్ ప్రాపర్ గా లేదో అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? ఈ మేనేజర్ చెప్పడం జరుగుతుంది, ఎంప్లాయీస్ చేయకపోవడం జరుగుతుంది. ఎంప్లాయీకి మధ్యన గుడ్ రిలేషన్షిప్ లేకపోతే అక్కడ కోఆర్డినేషన్ అనేది మిస్ అవుతుంది. సో రిలేషన్షిప్స్ ఆర్ ఎసెన్షియల్. అండర్స్టాండింగ్ ద common motive of the organization is essential in order to in order to achieve the goals. That is the nature of organizing. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్ మనకి ఓకే. ఫైన్. గుడ్. నెక్స్ట్ మనకి ఏముందంటే స్టెప్స్ ఇన్ ఆర్గనైజింగ్ ప్రాసెస్. స్టెప్స్. ఇక్కడ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ ఈజ్ ఏ కాంప్లెక్స్ యాక్టివిటీ యాజ్ వి నో. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ హ్యూజ్ బిగ్ యాక్టివిటీ. సో దెర్ విల్ బి ప్రాసెస్. So that process is divided into 6 basic steps. Number 1 is assessing the total work. Firstly, organization has to understand what is the total work they have. So the total work will be divided into small components, small parts. So when there is a division of work, as we discussed that in a process, the work will be easy. So first step focuses on total work determination. Next, grouping the activities. So dividing that activities into the practical units means who will be undertaking the particular responsibility, which department, which personnel, like that.
Madam,
Yes, ma.
good morning, madam.
Good morning, good morning. Avinash.
Which block, ma'am, you are now teaching?
Now it's a third day, na?
Organizing. Page
Next.
number, madam.
360.
361. Okay.
Fine. So defining the duties and responsibilities and providing the physical means requirements for performing different activities means there are various personnel. So X person duty and X person responsibility will be defined by the top level executives so that they can fulfill their role in order to attain the organizational objectives. Next, assigning the qualified personnel. Yes, in an organization, qualified personnel importance and qualified personnel necessity is more in order to fulfill the work professionally. So, for example, production manager, if the manager is skilled, so that the organization will plan well and they will fulfill the production role properly. If production manager is unfit, if production manager is not qualified personnel, so here we cannot produce and we cannot have an estimation of production requirements. In the same way, whatever the type of organization it might be, the qualified personnel, skilled personnel will work in a different manner, in a unique manner. Next, another process is fifth one, delegating authority, dividing the work, sharing the work among the people. So the sharing the work builds relationships among the employees. Next, the next step is effective communication. Yes, communication is essential in order to do any type of work, either it is economic work or non-economic work. Sharing and discussion will plays an important role. Next, finally, the final step is here coordinating the activities and efforts of the employees of the organization. So, all the work and responsibility is being shared. So, whether they are fulfilling in a proper time, whether they are fulfilling in the desired specifications or not, it is being checked by the top level personnel. Next, another concept we have division of work. So the departments can be further classified into production department. For example, you take production department. So planning is essential, designing is essential, operations, working on that particular production is essential. Excuse me. Next, production control, need and targets of the production planning is essential. Next, if any repairs are essential, we need to go with repairs and maintaining the whole organization or department is essential. Next, we have principles of organizing. So we have various principles of organizing like principle of unity of objectives. There must be unity Uniqueness about the objectives. Next, organizational efficiency. Whether the organization is efficient in order to fulfill the targets or goals or objectives or not. Next, division of labor. Dividing the work among the various personnel is essential. Authority and responsibility. These both are essential in order to so the key top level people must be authoritatively. They have to assign the works, and the responsibility sharing must be done among the various employees. Delegation, sharing or distribution of work, and next scalar chain, span of control, unity of command, flexibility, continuity. These all are the principles of organizing, and it is very important question. All of you, principles
Ma'am.
of organizing. Note down.
Also
Rules of
organizing.
organizing.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, principles of organizing. Next, we have, and we will discuss the another unit under this third block is organization structure. We will be
Okay, ma'am.
discussing.
Unit
Hmm.
9.
Yes, unit 9 we have. We will discuss. All of you, are you following?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
Okay, good. This is
Today
subject
I
is
am late, ma'am. So
oh,
little work is there, so that's why.
okay. Try to join by time. It will be
But
helpful.
at home, ma'am. Done.
Okay, okay,
Screen.
okay.
Today you share PPT, madam. So I'm getting very morning also. I have seen some questions also not getting in that you have given now yesterday questions.
Uh, you will get everything. Don't worry.
You
Screen,
share
you got
PPT,
screen?
madam. No, from block 1 to
You
block
got
3.
screen? All of you?
No, madam.
No,
Screen
ma'am.
sharing, it's coming. Dr. Venshweta has started screen sharing, it's coming.
Not coming, ma'am.
Not coming. Okay, no problem. Do you have textbook now with you?
Yes, ma'am.
I am trying to share, but if any problem is there, you open the textbook.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay. So we will discuss uh, unit 8. Okay.
Unit 8.
Yes, open it. Unit 8, it is organizing structure, right? Organization structure.
Yes, ma'am.
Organizing in that unit 9.
Yes.
Organization
9,
structure.
ma'am. That is.
Yeah,
Nine,
unit
ma'am.
9.
And
Okay,
unit
fine.
8 is introduction to organizing.
That one we have covered. Now we discuss organization structure. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So the meaning of organization structure is see, it is a framework. It is a framework which contains various functions of organization like production, planning, HR, marketing, human resource, innovation, etc. So these various functions and its roles are logically arranged in order to fulfill the organizational goals. So I will read the definition. The structure can be considered to be a framework which holds the various functions together according to set pattern, order, logical arrangement, and set of relationships, harmonious relationship. In this way, organizing becomes the basis on which cooperative human efforts can be built, whereby each contributes his or her maximum efforts to achieve the organizational goals. See, organization structure focuses on attaining the organizational goals in simple words. The structure specifies the goals of the organization. There are certain key elements, that is work specialization. So subdividing the roles, subdividing the jobs is known as work specialization. Next, departmentalization. What is departmentalization? Here, departmentalization is based on jobs. based on the work. For example, production department, marketing department, HR department. Based on the nature of the department, the groups are being created. Next, chain of command. Chain of command means to whom, to which individuals we are assigning the work. That is known as a chain of command. Next, span of control. Span of control means up to how many individuals can a manager efficiently direct the work. That is known as a span of control. See, one manager may have 10 subordinates, or one manager may have one subordinate. One, one to many relationships. Next, centralization versus decentralization. So, centralization means decision-making powers. If it is in the hands of single person, that is known as a centralization. That is top level personnel. So that is centralization. Decentralization means decision decisions are being welcomed from at any corner of the employees. It means participation of employees in an organization will take place in the decentralization. So under decentralization, the skills, abilities, talents of the middle level and lower level employees will be utilized maximally. Next, formalization. So formalization means here it contains rules and regulations which are shared among the employees and managers. So these are the key elements of the organization structure. These are essential in order to run an organization in an goal oriented. Next, types of organization structure, that is here formal structure. See, formal structure means here the authority relationship, if it is in formal nature. For example, myself and yourself, staff and students, it is formal. Informal means students and students, if you communicate, that is informal. Understood now? Formal means authority to the employees. Next, it refers to here there are basic characteristics of formal organization.
స్టూడెంట్స్ తో ఫార్మల్
స్టూడెంట్స్ ఎస్ మా చెప్తాను. ఫార్మల్ అంటే ఇక్కడ మనకి స్టాఫ్ టు ది స్టూడెంట్స్ ఫార్మల్ రిలేషన్షిప్ అనేది ఉంటుంది.
ఓకే మ్యామ్.
స్టూడెంట్ మధ్యన రిలేషన్షిప్ అనేది ఇన్ఫార్మల్.
ఓకే మ్యామ్.
ఇక్కడ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ లో టాప్ లెవెల్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ మధ్యన అదర్ డిపార్ట్మెంటల్ ఎంప్లాయీస్ కి మధ్యన రిలేషన్షిప్ అనేది ఫార్మల్. ఒక ఎంప్లాయీకి ఇంకో ఎంప్లాయీకి మధ్యన రిలేషన్షిప్ అవుట్ సైడ్ ద వర్కింగ్ అవర్స్ అది ఇన్ఫార్మల్. విద్ ఇన్ ద వర్కింగ్ అవర్స్ ఫార్మలే. అక్కడ మనం అంటూ ఉంటాం కదా క్లాస్ లో కూడా, వెనెవర్ యూ కాల్ విత్ నిక్ నేమ్స్, విత్ యువర్ హ్యాబిట్స్, టు యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ యూ విల్ కాల్ విత్ నిక్ నేమ్స్. So what do we say? You are in the class, don't forget it. You must speak in a formal language. So that is known as here formal relationships. So official relationships are formal relationships. So who will create this formal and relationships means top level management will direct formal relationship. And the formal relationship is based on specialization, division of work, and again it defines authority and responsibility of each employee. Each employee యొక్క వర్క్ ని డిఫైన్ చేసేది ఫార్మల్ రిలేషన్షిప్ లో. నెక్స్ట్, డెలిగేషన్ ఆఫ్ వర్క్, డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఆఫ్ వర్క్ అనేది జరుగుతుంది ఇక్కడ ఫార్మల్ రిలేషన్షిప్ లో. నెక్స్ట్, ఇన్ఫార్మల్ లో ఇక్కడ మనం సోషల్ ఇంటరాక్షన్ అమాంగ్ ద పీపుల్, దట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ఫార్మల్. సో మనం ఇప్పుడు జనరల్ గా యోగక్షేమాలు అడుగుతూ ఉంటాం, బాగున్నారా, ఏంటి, ఎలా చేస్తున్నారు, ఏంటి, ఇదంతా ఇన్ఫార్మల్. చదువుకుంటున్నారా, ప్లాన్ చేస్తున్నారా, ప్రాపర్ గా ప్రిపేర్ అవుతున్నారా, క్లాసెస్ కి అటెండ్ అవుతున్నారా, ఇది ఫార్మల్. అంత క్షేమమేనా, అంతా బాగున్నారా, ఏం చేస్తున్నారు, మరి అదర్ దాన్ ద స్టడీస్ ఏం చేస్తున్నారు, ఇవన్నీ మనం డిస్కస్ చేసుకున్నట్లయితే ఇన్ఫార్మల్. సో ఇన్ఫార్మల్ రిలేషన్షిప్స్ అనేవి కూడా ఇంటరాక్షన్స్, సోషల్, యాజ్ మనము ఇండివిజువల్స్ సోషల్ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్స్ కాబట్టి మనము ఇన్ఫార్మల్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ లేకుండా జీవించలేము నిజానికి. ఫార్మల్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ ఎంత ఇంపార్టెంటో ఇన్ఫార్మల్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ కూడా అంతే ఇంపార్టెంట్ మనిషి జీవించి ఉండాలి అంటే. ఎందుకు అంటే మనం ఎప్పుడైతే మనకు ఒకరు సపోర్టివ్ గా ఇలా అడిగే వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు, మన కోసం ఉన్నారు అన్నప్పుడు మనకు ఒక ధైర్యం కలుగుతుంది. సో ఈ ఒక వ్యక్తికి ఫార్మల్ ఎంత ఇంపార్టెంటో ఇన్ఫార్మల్ కూడా అంతే ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో ఇన్ఫార్మల్ స్ట్రక్చర్ లో ఏముంటుందంటే మనం అక్కడ ప్లాన్డ్ గా ఏం మాట్లాడం, అది రొటీన్ గా ఆ డిస్కషన్ లో జరుగుతుంది అంతే. డిస్కషన్ లో ఆ పాయింట్స్ అనేవి వస్తాయి. హ్యూమన్ రిలేషన్షిప్స్, సోషల్ రిలేషన్షిప్స్ అనేవి ఎమాంగ్ ఇండివిజువల్స్, ఎమాంగ్ పీపుల్ విల్ బిల్డ్స్ విత్ ఇన్ఫార్మల్ స్ట్రక్చర్. Next, informal structure focuses on likes and dislikes, culture, religion, language of the people. Informal structure లో భాష, వాళ్ళ కల్చర్, వాళ్ళ రిలీజియన్ ఏంటి, వాళ్ళ ఇష్టాలేంటి, అయిష్టాలేంటి, ఇవన్నిటి దాని గురించి ఫోకస్ అయ్యి ఉంటుంది. ఇన్ఫార్మల్ లో పెద్దగా రూల్స్ రెగ్యులేషన్స్ పెద్దగా ఏమి ఉండవు, క్యాజువల్ గా జరిగిపోతుంది. ఇన్ఫార్మల్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ లో మెంబర్స్ అనే వాళ్ళు వాలంటరీ. ఇప్పుడు ఒక 7 to 8 మెంబర్స్ ఉన్నారు అనుకోండి, అందులో ఒక 6 మెంబర్స్ మాత్రమే ఇన్ఫార్మల్ ఆర్గనైజేషనల్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ తో ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవ్వాలంటే 6 మెంబర్స్ ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవ్వచ్చు. 2 మెంబర్స్ ఇన్వాల్వ్ అంటే 2 మెంబర్స్, వాలంటరీ, ఫోర్స్ ఏం లేదు ఇన్ఫార్మల్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ లో. ఎక్స్క్యూజ్ మీ. నెక్స్ట్, లైన్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్. సో లైన్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ ఈజ్ వెరీ సింప్లెస్ట్ ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్. ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుందంటే ద
Madam,
ఆర్గనైజేషనల్
please explain in English. Madam.
okay, fine. Okay, fine. So line organization focuses on simplest form of organization, and it is most common form of organization structure in small companies. Here the communication directs from top management to the different levels of managers. Top management to the different levels of managers. In between top to the different levels of managers, the communication will flow. సో లైన్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ ఏం తెలియజేస్తుంది అంటే ఆర్గనైజేషనల్ మేనేజర్ కి, తర్వాత అదర్ మేనేజర్స్ కి, అదర్ ఎంప్లాయీస్ కి మధ్యన కమ్యూనికేషన్ అనేది ఫ్లో అయి ఉంటుంది. సి యాజ్ దెర్ ఆర్ తెలుగు మీడియం స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆల్సో, ఐ విల్ రిపీట్ ద సేమ్ కంటెంట్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ అండ్ తెలుగు మా. వై? బికాస్ they need the Telugu content, and again I can't organize the class separate time. So here in line organization, the authority, responsibility, and accountability of each level of organizational works will be identified. Next, line and staff. So staff organization, here the staff consists of two types again. That is one is general and another one is specialized. So in general type, the staff contains generally the small to the executives, small see here, it contains various persons which are for example, they may be known as special assistants, assistant managers, or deputy chairpersons. Among these personnel, if the communication is flowing, that is here a general form of line communication. Next, specialized. So here in the specialized staff, expert staff, in the name itself, specialized, they are expertised, they are unique in the particular area of work. So expert staff advice is considered in the specialized staff type of category. Next, advisory. The another category is advisory capacity. So in the advisory capacity, we take the advices of various skilled staff, like it may be, it is for the economic development. Why do we take advices? For the betterment of the organization, right? In the same way, so the advisory capacity, it focuses on economic development and organizational achievements. It focuses on the organizational achievements. If we go with advices. సో అడ్వైజెస్ ఎప్పుడైతే మనము ఎక్స్పర్ట్స్ దగ్గర తీసుకోవడం జరుగుతుందో అప్పుడు ఆ అడ్వైజెస్ ని మనం ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేస్తే ఆర్గనైజేషనల్ ఒక సంస్థ యొక్క లక్ష్యాలని చేరుకోవడానికి చాలా ఈజీగా ఉంటుంది. నెక్స్ట్ సర్వీస్ కెపాసిటీ టైప్. అనదర్ టైప్ ఇస్ సర్వీస్ కెపాసిటీ. సో దిస్ గ్రూప్ ప్రొవైడ్స్ సర్వీసెస్ that is useful to the organization. For example, personnel department serves the enterprise by procuring the needs. For example, HR department, what it will do? It will recruit several employees and it will distribute to the each and every. For example, if they recruited X person, they are skilled in production department. So that person is being sent to the production department. And they recruited Z person. They are skilled in marketing. That person will be sent to the marketing department. So, service capacity will be based on identifying the various services of the personnel and fitting and distribution of that particular persons to the various departments. Next, control capacity. This is another form. Here, if any wastage or if anything is going on, there must be control over the, for example, rules are not followed and regulations they are not implementing. There must be control. Means what? They need to implement the rules and regulations. Over wastage of capital, that must be controlled. Next, the another category is functional organization. So the functional organization, according to Frederick W. Taylor, so functional organization means here, it directs clearly the scope and authority of the particular work. Next, divisional organization. The divisional or departmental organization involves grouping of people or activities with similar characteristics. It means production department. They have 50 employees. They group 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. And then the same type of work will take place under the divisional organizational category. Next, project organization. So in the project organization, production, engineering, quality control, marketing research, and various skills, technical expertized skills, and planning ability will be considered in the whole entire project organization. Next, matrix structure. It means here in the matrix structure, combination and interaction of project and functional departments. Project means here our goal, and functional departments, functional structures means various departments. So our goal is being integrated with the various departments. So that is matrix organization. In the matrix structure, function and project lines means project line of authority, and project managers will share the roles and responsibilities. So this is about here unit 9. Now in the unit 10 we have span of management. Is it clear, ma, up to here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next unit we have span of management. So let us discuss what is span of management. So span of management focuses on the span of control. So here, as the organization contains several employees and various subordinates, departmental subordinates will be taking place, departmental personnel will be taking place. So here, The span of control contains subordinates, employees, managers, administrators. They work together and effectively they work and they control, if at all, if they implement the control system if it is required in an organization. So every superior can supervise a limited number of subordinates. For example, managers, they have subordinates like 20 members. The another manager, the another manager, in the hands of another manager, 20 subordinates will be in the control. It means, what does it implies? Their work, their duties are being managed and controlled by the one superior. So it is essential for the accomplishment of the organizational goals. Next, factors influencing span of management. So one is here qualification and qualities of the personnel is essential. Means here, superior and subordinates must be well qualified, trained, experienced in an organization to do their jobs. Next, level of management. The superiors, if the superiors are working at the top level of management, then they have more responsibilities. See, a top level management will control the superiors. Superiors will control the subordinates' work. It is like a chain. So if there is no control system over the superiors by the top level management, then the superiors will not work well. If the subordinates are not in the control of superiors, then the subordinates will not work well. So there must be a chain of control over the top to the superiors and superior over the subordinates. Next, nature of work. So the nature of work will describes the role of work, whether it is difficult one or easy or moderate. Next, superiors and subordinates relationships are essential. So good relationships and understanding between the superior and subordinates are essential to attain the organizational goals. Next, degree of centralization. Whether the organization is centralized one or decentralized one. Identification. Just now we discussed centralization means decision-making powers will be in the hands of few people, that is top level personnel. Next, the another factor influencing the span of management is use of communication technology. So the technology, adopting the technology is essential. For example, face-to-face communication, it is essential. So though there are indirect communication like mails, faxes, or messages, or any indirect communication, but face-to-face interaction is also essential to understand the problems and prospects of a particular department. Next, finally, financial position of the organization. Good financial position, if they have, then it is strength. They can take the latest technology and they can recruit more employees to work, and they can purchase qualitative raw materials, etc. If poor financial position is there, then we can't adopt technology and we cannot recruit the employees, we cannot take the appropriate raw material, so on. Excuse me. Next, we have flat and tall organization structure. See, in the span of management, there are number of levels of authorities. That is, the levels of authorities of an organization affects the performance of the organization. So here, the taller or vertical organization structure or flat or tall organization structure. Each level of structure discusses its way and style of the organizational work. Here, flat or horizontal organization, both flat or tall organization structure have its own advantages and disadvantages we discuss. So first one here, advantages and disadvantages of tall organization. See, in a type of tall organization, the levels of authorities will be discussed, will be determined at by the managers. So here, the personal attention and control will take place over the subordinates. In the tall organization structure, the control over the subordinates will take place. At the same time, uh, here important matters, important points, important priority works will be discussed in the case of tall organization structure by the superior to the subordinates. Next, in the tall organization structure, it provides an opportunity for the promotion and identification of the person's skills are being considered. Next, disadvantages. As it is two-way communication, it may disturb the persons in a multiple way. That is downward communication, instructions or orders top to the lower level. If it is not implemented properly, not communicated properly, then there is no use. Next, as the tall organization is depends on two-way communication, so sometimes many levels of organization will be get disturbed. Next, we have flat organization. Another one is in the flat organization, number of managers will be limited, less when comparing to the tall organization. In the flat organization, cost saving will take place because there are few managers. Next, chain of command or communication passes in a short, in between few only. And in the flat organization, it provides an opportunity to develop themselves, and self reliance will take place, and initiative will be taken place, and this leads to the employee morale, employee confidence, employee efforts will be identified. Next, disadvantages of flat organization. So managers are very few in the flat. And as they are unable to spare their sufficient time to the subordinates, it is one of the drawback. As we discussed that flat organization contains only limited number of managers, hence limited supervision. So because of this limited managers and limited supervision, sometimes it will be ineffective. Insufficiency will take place. Sometimes organization will not move towards goal directed. Next, another drawback is the superior in this type of organization have to adjust total availability time. The work will be adjusted among the few, and hence here the supervision will be a few among the few people only. That is one type of drawback. And subordinates, sometimes here they may complain that they are unable to satisfy their managers with their performance. Why? Because as the supervision is limited and hence the control is limited, here the problem of here dissatisfaction will be more. Next, we have the another concept is optimum span of management. Excuse me. So in the optimum, in the name itself, optimum, effective, efficient utilization of resources. So in the optimum span of management, it works on logic. It means somewhere at some number, if at all, if there is insufficiencies from the lack of control and supervision, then uh, it leads to the cost of intermediate executives. For example, I will tell you, when there is insufficiencies, inefficiencies, when there is lack of control, what do the organization must follow? Must follow optimum span. So the optimum span states that there must be effective planning. If there is effective planning, there will be inefficiencies will be reduced. If the planning is not there, there will be inefficiencies, there will be poor control, there will be more cost involvement will take place. So effective planning focuses on clearly defined tasks and who has to perform, what they have to work, and what are the standards they need to follow, what are the organizational policies, etc. So the another suggestion which will be done by the optimum span of management is delegation. Means distribution of work. Assigning the works among the various personnel is essential in order to avoid the wastage and in order to fulfill the organizational goals. Next, another concept is encouragement to the managers. Generally, the top level management must encourage the managers in order to employ the right person at the right place for the right work. So, this should be based on the skills and qualifications of the job of an organization. For example, HR employees, marketing executives must have skills to they must have oral communication, they must have convincing the customer. These skills are essential, so they need to observe and identify the skills and abilities, knowledge, talents of the personnel, so that they will fit for the right job at the right place in order to do the right work. Next one, effective communication. So communication is incomplete when it is not understood. Silence is not considered as a communication. So, effective communication must remove the doubts, confusions among the managers and among the superiors and subordinates. See, when they do facts, or when they share face to face communication, when they do mail, the complete information must be exhibited. Just they said that there is a meeting without telling the date and time. Whether the communication is complete? No. They need to tell there is a meeting in the seminar hall on 15th September by 12 p.m. These are the persons, employees of the organization must have to attend. It must be clear 12 to 1 o'clock there is a meeting. So, complete idea must be given in the case of effective communication. So, this is about here. Block 3. I will give you important questions. Note down, ma. Any doubts, all of you? Students?
Span
No.
of management is there now.
Yes, span of management we have covered.
Yeah. In that one, you are sharing now screen.
Yeah, I am trying to share.
You are using phone, madam.
Yes, yes, yes. I am using phone and system also. Did you got it?
Ma'am, you share in mail ID, madam. I'll give mail
Okay.
ID.
Okay, okay, I will share.
Mail ID or you give your number, madam.
Everything is in textbook, ma. Whether screen is visible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I'm giving my mail ID.
Now screen is visible, na? Just I will from the beginning I will take. Note down the questions in the
Block 3.
unit 8. Note down the question: nature of organizing and steps
One
in
second, ma'am.
organizing. Note
Unit
down.
8. Question tell me, madam. First one.
Here, nature and steps in organizing process.
Nature and
steps in organizing process. Slide is visible now to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Organizing
Uh,
process.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Take down these 2 slides question. Nature,
Steps in
steps,
organizing
process. Next question you take. What is visible to you?
Principles
Ma'am,
of
one second.
organizing.
Note down.
No.
Principles of organizing, note down. Very, very important. Principles.
Hmm.
Next.
Unit 8.
Yeah. Now
Unit 8
9.
only 2 questions, madam.
2 questions, and also you have to revise short questions also.
Unit 9.
Now unit 9 you take.
Uh,
What is organizational structure? Explain its types.
what is organization structure?
Explain its types.
Explain its types.
Like flat, tall, line, staff, horizontal, vertical. All these types you have to revise, and they may get for short and long.
What
These
is
types.
organization structure? Explain its types over, madam.
Next, span of management you take. What is span of
Ma'am,
management?
Unit 9 only 1 question only.
Just wait. Just wait.
Hmm.
Next question you take, differences between line and staff. In unit 9.
Differences between
Unit 9.
Line and
Differences between line and staff.
staff
Organization.
organization and structure.
Differences between
Line and staff organization structure.
line and staff organization structure.
Organization structure. Next question, note down. Divisional organization enables decentralization. See in your textbook, second question, page number 379.
9.
Second question you take.
379.
379. Next,
Oh,
another
sir.
question. Next, another question is. Yes, ma. Formal and informal organization differences.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, in short answers, you take question number 1,
Which unit, madam?
9th unit.
9
Same,
unit.
ma'am. One
And
second.
379 page.
page number 379, you open all of you.
Yes,
Formal and
ma'am.
informal.
Formal and informal organization. Question number 1, question number 3, short answers.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Question number 4 and 5.
Okay, ma'am.
Page number 379, ma'am.
Yes, 379, page number.
First answer.
First answer, third answer, fourth answer, fifth answer.
Long
Now,
answer division organization, no, ma'am.
long answer, you have 2 questions I have
Ma'am,
given.
SAQs 3 only, no, ma'am. 1 to 4, I think, in textbook.
See, in
One is
long
what are the
answer,
key elements of good organization structure?
that is anyhow you will write in introduction. You will write. Long answers you take types of organizing.
Yes,
Just
ma'am.
now I told you na. Next, divisional organization enables decentralization. Line and
Okay.
staff differences.
Okay, ma'am.
Now you go with unit 10, span of management. You open.
Management.
Open page number 388.
Okay, ma'am.
1, 2, 3 important short questions.
1, 2.
1, 2, 3 important, and in long answers, first question is very, very important. Second question you put in choice. span of management and its factors influencing is very, very important. This question, choice.
Concept of
Okay, ma'am.
management, span of management. In short question, how is span of management determined?
Long answers, first question important.
Which one,
Okay,
ma'am?
ma'am.
What is span of management? Explain the factors.
Got it?
Got it, ma'am.
Got it, madam.
And all of you, as I promised that I will tell you tips to prepare, suggestions how to prepare. So now I'll explain. These questions are clear. Block 3 we have completed.
Okay, madam. And unit 9 only, madam. I'm getting confused. What is
What confused?
LAQs?
What questions you are confused? Avinash always confused.
No, madam. Sometimes.
Okay. No problem. Welcome. Always I will be with you. No problem. I will tell you. Don't worry. Ninth
You
unit
should
I
help
am
me,
opening.
madam, how to read and
Definitely.
should I pass?
Okay, definitely I will help you, all of you, my dear good students. Avinash, open page number 379.
379.
Ah.
Okay, madam.
What doubts you have here? First question important. Second important.
1 to 4.
1 to 4 important. Line and
SAQs.
staff.
And long
Different.
1 to 3, ma'am?
1 to 3 important.
Okay.
Matrix organization very, very important.
What,
And
madam?
matrix.
Okay. Matrix.
Question number 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Note down all of you. Question number 3 in short important. Very, very. And line and staff very, very important differences. And formal and informal very, very important. Out of these 3 questions, you may get 1.
Okay. And long answer only 3. And unit 10 short questions all 3.
All 3.
LAQs only 1.
Only 1.
And unit 8, madam?
8 we have covered now, Avinash. I will open it.
Questions I'm asking.
Questions we have covered. Again, I will repeat you. Wait.
Just you're telling fast, so that's why.
No fast. Already I told, again I am telling. No problem.
Okay. In textbook, madam.
In textbook 365 page you open.
I opened.
What is organizing and nature of organizing? Both important.
SAQs. Long.
Okay, ma'am.
Long questions, features of organizing.
Yeah.
Second question, fourth, fifth. Important.
Second, fourth, fifth LAQ. Steps in
Very,
organizing
very
process,
important.
principles of organizing. Unit 8. SAQs 2, LAQs
Short
only
answer.
3. 2, 4, 5.
Short answers 2.
Ah,
Long answers
3.
3.
3.
2, 4, 5.
Okay.
Okay, madam.
Questions are clear now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Ma'am, you
now
share PPT, madam. Now only this one.
PPT, the PPT content in textbook only. You can follow.
This one, ma'am. Now we are here, no? That's why.
Yes, ma. One standard textbook I will share with you. Give your mail IDs. Okay.
I have given. Now again, I am also giving.
Give your mail IDs. Already you have my mail ID, na?
Ma'am,
No.
once again send me, na, ma'am.
Once again said, madam.
Okay, I will tell you. Note down. SWETHA.
1 second, ma'am.
You give mail whatever you have. SWETHA. Sweta. 18 dot.
1.
1011.
1011.
1011.
Okay.
At the rate of rediffmail.com. REDIFF.
Rediffmail.com.
DI.
At the rate of
REDIFF.
Okay.
FF. MAIL.com.
MA.
MAIL. Rediffmail.com.
Rediffmail.com. Sweta 18.1011 @
You give a mail. Okay. You give mail so that
This
I will
mail ID,
understand.
madam.
To that mail ID you give mail. And at the end of the classes, I will send you one standard textbook. You follow it. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
You follow the textbook. And
Yeah.
also you consider this our university textbook. It is easy, clear, understandable nature.
Oh,
Anyone can understand our university website textbooks.
okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Now block 3 we have covered, and again we have class on 21st September, right?
Yeah, Saturday.
Saturday and Sunday we have.
Mm. And the last is 29th.
Last is 29.
Yeah.
Block 4 I will begin
Okay.
on 21st.
Okay.
Okay. And you prepare well for exams.
Okay, madam.
Understand the concepts first.
Yeah.
And side headings, you write it out on a particular book. Side headings are essential.
Okay.
And revising the side headings are essential.
Mm.
And definitions, importance, core points are essential. Okay.
They are asking in a group, madam. You share in group this one. They are saying that.
Oh, okay.
Tell me.
Okay.
Give
Prepare
your
them.
number also I want, madam. Phone number.
You mail
WhatsApp.
me. I will send you phone number. Mail me.
Ah.
Okay.
Last time also I have sent, but you didn't send that mail.
See, number means becomes many students will be there, na? That's what. Nothing else. Okay, all of you, Varsha, Veeresh, Vidya Bhaskar, and Anita, Vamsi, Swarupa, Suma, Simran, Shivashankar, Sharifuddin, Asma, Sandhya, Sarahadi, Reshma, Sai Kiran, Rabia, Prasanna, Fatima, Nadeem, Kiran, all of you. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
madam.
ma'am.
Yes, yes.
And if I Abhinav, if I missed
Yes,
any
ma'am.
name, if I missed any name, you try to speak out. So these are the 3 blocks we have covered today.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes,
Ah,
ma'am.
okay, prepare well then, all of you.
Last time you have said PPT, no, madam. That's why I have passed in business organization.
I will share, Avinash, don't worry. Okay?
PPT is all blocks. So that's why.
Sure, I will share.
I covered in textbook and some lengthy and PPT also.
Okay, I
So,
will share, don't worry, all of you.
yeah. Means that questions also you have sent no, ma'am, in PDF type.
Yes, I have sent.
Some block wise.
Okay,
So like that SAQs and LAQs.
I will send you at the by the last class, okay?
Okay. PDF.
Okay then, all of you. You wind up from the Zoom meeting. If you want to discuss anything, you discuss after the classes. If any doubts or else if anything is there. Now you are in the Zoom now. Don't discuss general concepts.
Okay.
Just you leave the meeting and attend the next class. You take the break and attend the next class.
And means block 1 and block 2 also short questions.
Next, in the next class, I will give you, Avinash.
Okay,
Okay?
ma'am.
Hmm.
Oh,
Just remind me, I'll give you.
okay.
Okay, then, fine. Happy learning, all of you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma.
Jai Pasha.
Binav, left from the group.
Anyone send important questions UG group? Anyone can important questions in UG group? Send. Hello, ji.
Hi.